Hello, everybody. Welcome to Legion Incorporated. This is your host. We are getting ready to continue on with our raiding and pillaging here in Great Britain. We've been relatively successful so far, and we actually have a quote-unquote foothold here. They own a lot of land, obviously, but the Northern Empire has managed to take a few places here, meaning we have a place where we can buy, sell, do all of the standard bits and pieces with all of that. Talker. It allows us to maybe have bandits leave us in peace, although it's probably not going to be necessary anymore. Another enemy that we can take on real quick. Looks like we are easily faster than he is.
It's been a while.
We're going to demand that he fights us.
Hear me!
Alright, so we're going to be getting ready to take a look at everything here. So, we're going to put him and his wife down here in the second group of horsemen. We are going to just slightly move that scale. 17 and 18, that's good. I think we're going to be relatively straightforward in this fight anyways, so...
Kill them all! Archers! Move to enemy! Horsemen, charge! Horsemen, charge!
Taking the prisoners. Now we will upgrade who we have. And realize my horsemen are all the way down here. We'll put them back up where they need to be. And everything else looks in order. pretty much going to be continuing to roam around Britain, finding their forces wherever we can. Looks like we have one over here that is going to be both parts of what we need. It helps us get another step closer to he wants to talk about the new stories. He's asking about a person I don't recognize. Oh, so he's ran to water. So I can't do anything with that yet. Talk to him now. I think we can avoid. Can't really avoid us at this point.
Stop there.
With King Caladog's victory, who would dare say anything to tarnish the shine? Errol disappeared while hunting, and Caladog becomes king. He leads the tribes to war. Oh, we were eager enough, even though Errol had made a truce with the Emperor, sealed by oaths. When we were dazzled by the prospect of vengeance, who cares about our sacred living honor? The ambush masterfully planned and executed that none can deny. But I will not deny that the Sturgians fought the main body of the Imperial force, and the Vlandians fought their famous cavalry. So I don't think the greatest glory went to the sons of Britannia. At the end of the day, what have we gained? The Sturgians hate us worse than ever, the Vlandians too. The Empire, I suppose, is shattered. What can I say? I believe that wars should have a goal, but I am a minority, it seems, among our people. Alright, and now we will fight.
Under my orders! Infantry, charge! Archers, advance! Fighters, give them hell! Cavalry, attack!
So we should be able to recover that relatively easily. And as always, I'm letting him go. It means that we'll have more enemies to fight regularly. I think after that battle, we're going to come back to London. Might as well hit this guy where we're going.
It's been a while.
Under my orders! Follow your sergeants!
Melee damage against mounted troops. We'll fly that one with my banners for now. And we're going to continue our journey back to London. So if we join allies, now we will have more morale. Let's see, we're going to go to the Tavern District and ransom everybody. Only 5,000. And we're going to trade and sell off all of what we really just don't need. stack bodkins will be better than that, so we'll fix that up for him. Sell what we can here. We're going to also do a double check and trade to see if there's anything better at this point. Okay. I don't see anything worth buying, so we'll call it good. We're going to leave from here. And we're going to head up to Fakenham. Should be able to pick up the 2 horsemen that we needed, and we'll just grab the 1 infantry there too. So right now, we are just 7 renown shy of where we need to be. There should be 1 or 2 battles, especially if we can find a decent sized force. So this is the head of my archery. He's wanting to hear some stuff, asking about Rustitia. I'm not sure who that is. So moving up north. We're gonna try this
I
again.
await your...
We just renewed that because we still are gonna have to do the fight. So this guy here, he's not strong, but we are apparently limited on time more so than I thought.
it.
So we're gonna see what we have there then, and we're gonna fight him off.
Hear me! Soldiers! Attack! Arrows! Close in! Cavalry! Kill them all! Cavalry! Charge!
is a nice little chunk. As always, we're going to let him go, building our charm. I like the Berserker. The more damage I take, the more damage I'll do. Let's see where we are. We only need 4 more renown. We're at 7, so decent increase. We're going to see if we can run this guy down. Ooh, here's even better.
We're not looking for a fight.
They outnumber us by a lot. Basically 2 to 1.
On my orders!
But I will rely on my men's skill. Hands down. So it looks like if I bring my archers up onto this hill,
forward! Infantry!
we'll have
forward!
infantry over here,
Horsemen!
one
forward!
cavalry here,
Cavalry!
and the other cavalry
Move!
on this side.
Move!
Alright. Now we will wait the looters to come within range and see how they like a properly trained army. We're starting to grow closer. Archers are finally starting to take fire. Alright, men. Leave none of them alive. Be prepared. These bandits will rule the day that they decided to fight with the mercenary company of the Invictus.
Infantry! Charge! Cavalry! Charge! Cavalry! Attack!
Looks like we could add some more people in, but we're just not going to. Not until we start building parties. We have plenty of units for those parties, so it'll be a little bit until we do it, but buddy. 9 escaped out of 300. Now we will see, did we achieve what we were looking for? We did. We're into clan 3. So once we get to 4, we can actually make a kingdom. For now, we've increased our party size yet again. Now we can have another 36. So with this, we are going to increase our two-handed. I don't know if we'll be able to talk to him or not, but we're going to try to talk to Eregion.
Stop there.
Ask about the Battle of Pendrake. Aha! Now we can actually start with that next part of the quest. But first, we need to find... we're going to be alive, met before, and I believe it is Vlandia. Unthri. Because that's his daughter, Sylvan, so yes. So we're going to be going to meet with him, and he's still last seen at Orleans. So before we do anything else, we have to go back to the ferry point. We'll stop by London on the way as well.
Stop there, stranger.
So we almost outnumber them by a bit. And unfortunately, it's a nighttime fight.
Infantry, give them hell! Bowman! Move to cavalry! Attack! Order! Kill them all! Cavalry! Follow! Stay close!
There we go. We did lose 2 of our cavalry throughout this. We've gotten so much of the rest of it, it's sort of funny. So because we do have a time frame, we're not going to stick around too much. We're going to come here, ransom the prisoners. We're going to trade off all of this excess. Saved us a bunch of time going that route. Probably even saved us money. We're now going down to Orleans to ask for Sylvan's hand in marriage from Humphrey himself.
Peace to you.
We have to make sure he likes us too. Actually, one of the ways to do it we're going to be able to little bit of money. So let me see really quick. And 3, openness, extroversion, agreeableness. Interesting. Looks like I don't have any relationship with him, so we will save under Clan Evictus. We will simply wait some time. Seeing if a full day will help him with getting to like us at all and going from there. I'll talk to him. Not long enough, so we will wait again. It's funny, they keep sending stuff trying to get to marry Sylvan, and I'm not about it. This is one of my men. I'll talk to U3 again.
Peace to you.
And it looks like U3 agrees with my standpoint. There, basically, he was asking if we are going into an uncertain situation where defeat looks certain, would I still go fight or would I run? And I said, there's no substitute for valor and honor. And it looks like he agrees. So gained some trust there. Let me see what the log actually says about that. Basically just continuing to say if he likes me. Sympathy 12. I do have 12 relation with him, so it's managed to work. Okay. So we're going to have to wait some time again. Luckily, we have enough that we're making good money on the side anyways. So our biggest thing is we just got to build that reputation with him. So it looks like it takes 2 days. So I'm going to test that theory. Should be getting money any second now. Once I get that money, wait one more full opportunity and then go from there. And it does look like brother has had yet another child. It's always a nice little scene. Alright, so that's been that 2 days. We'll try to talk to him again. Actually, we'll save ahead of time. And then we'll talk to him again.
Peace to you.
A few minutes at the time. Friendly chat. And it looks like it was good. Throw away power over a fleeting insult. Ooh, it looks like I just lost that. So admittedly here, guys, what we're going to be doing is we're just quickly reloading because we're trying to build this to go forward. I don't do it very often, but I have already done the marriage, and it's sort of making me redo it. So I am taking a shortcut here. Not gonna lie. But now we know he is actually relatively petty. So if he's saying, hey, you know, if you get insulted, stand up for it, opposed to relinquishing power, etc., etc. So we'll just quickly get this back on track and see how that works. Because you remember, we also have limited time. That would take 4 days to recover if I spoke properly for each time without messing up. And if I fail, we'll have to go through the entirety of the process all over again. So we're going to come back up here to 03. We're going to talk to him. A few minutes of his time. Friendly chat. Looks like that did nothing. So we're going to try again. He's talking about people that we just don't know. So Loanna, it sounds like it's somebody he doesn't like. So we'll keep that in mind for future. There might be a way to do a little bit of research on it, but I'm not entirely positive. So we're going to just be careful with how we address that so that we can attempt to have the right answers for him, so that we can get this part of it taken care of and move forward with getting it done properly. And you remember, we are trying to make a lineage for the character so that as we develop through the story, we end up having, you know, a dynasty, not just simply my character becoming king, etc., etc. So we'll talk to Unthree again.
Peace to you.
A few minutes of his time. Okay, so this one, from what I've heard, I've been spared a misfortune of not having met her. Saying that she left a poor impression on him, so gains a little bit more in the sign of trust. Okay. So it looks like successfully have gotten past that. So we'll save again. And one of the things we know is we are 3+. So we've gotten that part done. Now we just have to continue building that relationship with Unthree as well. And right now we've gotten it up to 24. So it will help us quite a bit. On one side, I will say I do apologize. Some of this part can absolutely be a headache. Stop waiting. I think I have enough time to talk to him again.
Peace.
So. Ooh, and he did not like that one. So unfortunately, we're going to have to come back here and reload yet again while we're trying to build this. Hopefully I made sure to do so after the last time, because otherwise I have to do it all over again. But that's why I save and do this. Mind you, it is very rare that I have to go through this process. Primarily, it's just when, because of the extra bonuses of the marriage side of Bannerlord, one of the mods, I was not aware that if you get married the standard way, which is, going to the family, paying the dowry, it actually it destroys that marriage, and you still have to go through it a different way. So, had I known that, I probably would have addressed that in a different way far earlier on. But right now, we're going to have to see how we do this. First off, I want to see... So we have gone past that time. So one thing we can do is wait for the time we need, go through the couple days, and then we'll save up at that point. So luckily we just have that one more day right here. Don't care to talk to that guy. Morning arrives. There we go. Do our save real quick. Coming to the Peep, talk to E3.
Pete.
He's still saying we're unproven, but either way, we will go and talk to him again. Ooh, and he didn't like that answer, so unfortunately, we'll go through that again. I'm trying to base it on him, too, so, like, I'm sort of surprised that he actually votes for moving to banditry in a bad situation like that to feed the poor. Like, it just didn't seem like the personality that he had. So, we're going to try this again and see what it looks like on the other side of that coin. And remember, the only reason why I'm doing it this side is because I have a very limited amount of time for this quest, and technically I already married her and paid a huge amount of money to do so. So it gets unfortunate in those moments where you just have no choice. Talking to U3.
Peace.
Yet again, messed that one up, so we're gonna load again. Really not what I would have expected from him. He's got some ups and downs, but it does look like he leans towards, like, true honor, even though some of his, like, explanations and his information about his personality and preferences on that page don't look to match. I guess I could just simply be wrong with that side. So we're gonna try again, see how it looks from that perspective. going to keep talking to the three,
Peace.
asking for a few minutes of time and a friendly chat. Ugh. I am just having bad luck. I mean, it's a 50-50. And I seem to keep getting the wrong side of the 50. So, Withune is going to be bad. Withune bad. But at least now I know. So Withune bad. Sticking with honor. Those are the things to, at this point at least, remember. Doing 3 talk. And a few minutes of his time and a friendly chat. Suran. Okay, so he doesn't like Suran. So that helps. Still needs a few things from me. So we'll call it good for that. And wait the time. We'll do a save because at least now we do know for sure that we're moving in the right direction. Feels a little bit of sympathy for us, has some relationship with us. And we have 10 days left to try to get her dad to be on board. Okay, so that's another day passed. Head archer likes that, so that's good. We're gonna hit save. We've now become friends with our head archer, which is nice. We're gonna continue to talk to Un3 again.
Peace to you.
A few minutes of his time. Asking for a friendly chat. He agrees. Alexios. Good terms. Ooh, and of course, load. So we're going to load there, unfortunately, because we can't allow that to go that way. Like I said, we just have too short of time to build this relationship, and we've already paid the money and done the work on the other side, but the mod conflicted with the standard game. So we're going to just be redoing that side for the moment so that we can finish this up and get it out of the way, and then we can just go through the story as intended. So Alexios, also bad. Next time he asks about a person, I swear I am going to check his see if there's a way to check his information to see if I can tell who he does and doesn't like.
He.
Togtime. Let's... Actually not seeing him on that list. What about our friends? Ah, friend. Okay. Heard good things. He approves of that. And it says we are now friends, so now I will ask again. Showing yourself to be honorable and true, and I see she holds love for you in her eyes. With that, give blessing, strong and joyful. Back to town and leave. So now we have to see if this is actually considered proper. Those says we're betrothed, but let's go to party and talk to her.
I await your order.
Okay. I'm just gonna have to live with that for now. So either way, we did complete that side, so finally taking care of that. Looks like nothing else. So that's already done. Interesting enough, we're going to come up here and take care of this part. It doesn't even want to let me. I guess we'll go small journeys at a time. And we are making money, so I'm not worried about time in that sense whatsoever. See if we can talk to her again.
I await your order.
Welcome change. Good. So, D Hue. Let's see. I don't see him in the list yet, but let me just double check. enemy. And it looks like that works well. Mm, 12. So she has some, it's not negative. Okay. Looks like I was supposed to allow stress to get to me, which just sort of makes me laugh. Leader of the masses. It allows me to get more party size for each town I control. Right now it's not going to do bunch, but I will eventually get a huge benefit from it. Wounded troops no longer get paid wages. It's not much, but it will save some money over time. So I have about 30 troops that I can get. Do need to get 2 horses anyway, so we'll get 7 horses, 10 archers. 7 horses and 10 archers are our next goals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2. We'll need to get the next number of units pretty well established at the next point. We're going to save because it has been doing a little bit of a glitchiness, so we want to be careful that it doesn't erase things on us. Occasionally you'll run into a glitch and there's not a ton you can do about it, but best thing you can do is just not give it an opportunity. So we've gotten 2, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I think that means the rest we can get are just going to be infantry. Again, save to be safe. Looks like it was having us head the wrong technical way. So we'll come back a little bit, do the backtracking we need to around, get it out of the way. We'll see if we can finish off our recruiting here. Yeah. find all of these other ones. Although, it's a good time to save and to see if there's anything additional.
I await your order.
That was absolutely not the intention. We will fix that real quick because I had no idea. So I think we have to let people do their own thing. I guess I forget my character's age. So that was my bad altogether. We're going to give this an absolute another shot.
I await your order.
She's asking about the burdens of leadership, the pressures, how I manage. We're going to say the stress can be unbearable at times. When it becomes too much, I shut myself away for days. So there we go. That one worked. And that didn't work. And I can't have it go backwards, so unfortunately we're just going to reset that. I mean, frankly, it's a lot to remember. I swore when I talked to her originally about the other part. She got pissed off when I said the second option. So I think I'm going to go with the third option if she asks again. Maybe she's sort of middle ground on that. I suppose that would make sense. And then, yeah, like I said, lot to remember on it. Okay, so we'll talk to her again.
I await your orders.
Faranza. Faranza. There we go. Enemy. So from what I've heard, I've been spared the misfortune in having not met them. So that's good. Opinion of Adas Ismail. Adas Ismail. Aha. Enemy again. Helps as well. She's liking that. Conscientiousness. Conscientiousness. Middle ground. So, sometimes I plan, sometimes I do not. It depends on the day. It worked really well. Led to intimacy, so that's a good opportunity. Okay. Well, that there is a positive result. So we're going to continue on to Dinsk. I'm sure I butchered the pronunciation, so I apologize.
Yes? Do I know you?
My name is Vladimir, madam. May I ask your name?
I'm Istiana. You probably already know that, though. Once I wielded great power, but now... Anyway, I'm most curious what you might want with me. So? What brings you to me?
I believe I have a piece of the dragon banner of Calradios.
Is that true? You may have one piece of the banner, but it's of little use in itself. You'll have to find the other parts. But once you can bring together the pieces, you'll have something of tremendous value.
How so?
The banner of Calradios is part of a legend. They say it was carried by Calradios the Great as he led his small band of exiles into this land to make a new home for themselves. They say that so long as it is carried by a true son of Calradios, he shall never be defeated in battle. Or a daughter, I imagine, although that has never come up. Of course, our glorious armies have been defeated many times, but I guess those commanders and emperors were not true sons. Clever little legend. A child could see through it if she tried. But of course, people never try to see through the noble lies that bind us together. Thank heaven for that.
So you can help me find a buyer for it.
A buyer? Well, think bigger than that. Let me just say, if you can find the missing pieces, I'm sure I can help you put it to good use.
So where can I find the other pieces?
Before I reveal that information to you, I need to know more about your intentions. One could use the banner to restore the Empire, but one could also use the banner to destroy it. Let me tell you about myself. I was a confidant of the old Emperor Neretzes. Officially, I was not his spy master, as I am a woman. But that was the role I played, nonetheless. I liked Neretzes, and was very grateful for his trust, but he was not a good emperor. Too stubborn and principled. I probably should have poisoned him. This is what I learned from a lifetime in politics. There is nothing worse than disorder. Suffice to say that I know better than anyone about the lies and cruelty that kept the Empire alive. But all the murders I ever committed in 10 years of serving Neretzes do not amount to the death toll in a single hour when an army storms a town. There's nothing special about our empire. Any one of these petty kings and khans and sultans could probably get lucky and conquer Calradia, and do a good a job ruling it as we did. But the point is, we already did it. Our greatest crimes are in the past. Let us not undo what has already been done. So, if you intend to use the banner to save the Empire, I'll tell you what I know. But if you want to go backward, not forward, then I will not help you.
Of course, I intend to help save the Empire with the banner.
Good. Then I will tell you what I know. I have heard about one other piece. I do not know where the other pieces are. You may need to keep searching for them. When you have recovered all the pieces, return to me, and I'll help you put them to use.
All right. Pretty long journey just to get to that hideout, but that's where they put it. So we'll come down here and we'll take care of this hideout ourselves. Once that's done, we're going to move over to Dublin, which is, mind you, also where we intend to... This is also where we intend to start our nation in the first place. So we're going to clear the selection. We're going to keep our main people as the ones that we're using. And we'll finish it up with a couple of knights.
Come on!
You've got quite a sweat through my men there, damn you. How about we settle this one-on-one?
Very well.
Victory is ours!
I'm not entirely sure how archers that weren't involved got that, but we'll take it. Successfully found the second piece of the Dragon Banner of So now you gotta come back around here. To Dansk. We're going to take the opportunity to talk to Sylvan again.
I await your orders.
Okay. Generosity. I don't see anything about generosity. So probably in the middle. I suppose that it's that that is their money, it's their choice. Relentless. So she has calculating. Looks like she agrees. Build. I'm gonna stay in the middle. And it looks like it was a good one. but it seemed to have been directly successful nonetheless. So we'll take that as a win. Kada. He doesn't know him, so no opinions. So we're gonna talk to the shipwright and get some ships. We'll call it the Warrior's Guidance. So I spent 100K on ships. The Odin's Grace. And now we are sailing all the way to Dublin. Excuse me. We'll save at this stage. See if we can build anything more here.
I await your order.
Oh. So we repaired that. Opinion of Maria. Maurice. Maurice. Not entirely sure. Okay, so I have no opinion. Actually, let me double check. Good relation, plenty of attraction, full there. Hmm. We'll drop that down to 40. Okay. Not entirely sure how that's going to play out. We'll talk to her again once. We'll talk to her again once we get around the corner. Get around the corner, probably.
I await your order.
Hers is -1. She agrees. Now honor. So it's mid.
Sorry, I don't think I know you.
I am Vladimir.
You probably are aware that I am Arzagos. Sought me out, but know that my old life as an Imperial lapdog is over. So, who are you, and what brings you to me?
I believe I have a piece of the dragon banner of Kalradios.
Is that true? Well, that is interesting. You may have one piece of the banner, but it's of little use in itself. You'll have to find the other parts. But once you can bring together the pieces, you'll have something of tremendous value.
I think I've heard about this already.
The banner of Kalradios is part of a legend. It was said to be carried by Kalradios the Great, who first led his people to this land to conquer and despoil. The legend says that no army led by a true son of Kalradios shall be defeated in battle. Convenient legend, eh? Of course, the battle. Convenient legend, eh? Of course, the Kalradians have been defeated many times, but I guess those were not true sons. Still, you could say it represents the strength and endurance of this empire.
So can you help me find a buyer?
A buyer? I can help you do far more than that.
Where can I find these other pieces?
Before I answer, you and I need to know more about each other. I don't know what you know about me. I am what they call Peleic. Peleic is a language that is no longer spoken.
Alright, we're gonna do this battle real quick. He is now eliminated. Okay. Found a third piece and it's ready to be assembled. Alright, so everybody, we have successfully taken care of all of that. Now, the biggest thing we're going to have to do at this next stage is we're going to have to get that 500 renown. So we're going to have to go back to war again to create a kingdom. So for now, what I will be doing is we're going to end the episode here. So the next one will be about gaining that and going from there. Let me just double check with Sylvan, see if there's anything. So we're trying to get that marriage to be official.
I await your order.
And it should already be at that point. I'm just not seeing the option. We'll do one last conversation. Dayul, enemy. Alright. Either way, that part's done for now. We'll level up the couple of people that we can real quick. And I know we just paid off the anger they had towards us, but we're gonna probably start terrorizing Ireland again here shortly. So for the time being, thank you everybody for watching our video. In the next episode, we will take more of this war to the Britannians, even though we just committed peace, so we can complete that quest. So that's going to be a ton of fun. Alright guys, thank you so much, and we will talk to you soon.